Republican Senator Jeff Sessions. He is a senior member of the Judiciary Committee, senator from Alabama. Senator Sessions, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Brad. It's a sad day indeed. We've lost one of the greatest justices that's ever sat on the court.
Your thoughts as you look back at the life of Antonin Scalia. You've had interactions with him, obviously, and his impact on this court and on the U.S. Supreme Court.
He has been the intellectual leader of the philosophy that the Constitution means what it says. It was endorsed by the people, ratified by the Congress. These constitutional provisions mean what they say, and they should be interpreted as they were meant at the time they were passed. And if Congress wants to change the law or the people want to change the Constitution, they should do so. But it's not the judge's ability, not the judge's power to make the Constitution what they wish it had said. And we've seen that over and over again, and he brilliantly, time and time again, skewered that flawed philosophy. He was just a tremendous leader of an entire movement to restore the Constitution and the court to the role it should be.
Senator, you know that there are cases that have been heard in the Supreme Court that have not been decided yet. Affirmative action, forced union dues, voting rights issues. Now it becomes 4-4, at least for the time being. What do you think the way forward is on this vacancy?
We've had vacancies before. There's been a lot of key votes, I guess, that have been 4-4. Maybe more this time, though, because the court is split. We have an activist group on the court that believes the judges have the duty and power to update the Constitution, to alter it, to make it be contemporary in its approach. And the classical rule of law group that believes that you have to enforce the law as it was passed by Congress or the Constitution. So I don't know that it's that unusual, but we might have a few more key cases held up. That's true.
And if the president puts forward a nominee and says the Senate must take it forward, what do you think will happen?
Well, I think the Senate will work its will, and I don't think the Senate is prepared to move a nominee at this late date. And the appropriate thing is to allow the next president to make this appointment, and I'm sure that's what will happen. President Obama made two nominees, two appointments that have been confirmed. They are both very activist, very much a part of a liberal wing of the court, and I think we'll see another one before the election.
So if that does happen and the next president is then responsible for not only this appointment but likely others, how important is that issue on the presidential campaign trail?
Well, I think it's very important. I think all the candidates will need to express to the American people in simple terms, and people will want integrity in this expression, what they look for in a judge. Because it's really not so much politics, Brett. It's really the role of the Constitution and the role of judges. Are they neutral umpires? Did they decide disputes? Or are they able to advance an agenda that goes beyond anything the Congress or the people intended when the Constitution and laws were adopted?
And do you see that will play out in coming weeks on the trail?
Well, I think it will. I think it always was going to happen, I think, but it is even more so now, obviously. It will be critically important for the candidates.
As I did with Senator Hatch, obviously this day really is about the shock and absorption of this news that Justice Scalia has died. And final thoughts from you and your interaction with him and what it means to this country.
He's just such a wonderful person, such a brilliant lover of America and respecter of the Constitution, a man of real faith, deep faith, that I think properly influenced his judicial decision-making. Wonderful family, so much fun to be with, always quick with funny remarks, and just a remarkably brilliant person, but clearly the leader of the this attempt and this movement that has brought the court back to a more traditional role.
Senator Jeff Sessions, Senator, thank you for the time.
Thank you.